up, everyone? Welcome to BCM. This is Michael, and it's been a while, but I'm back. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check out our Patreon page to become a Patreon family member, where you will receive some cool perks. Want some merch? We've got t-shirts to baseball caps to phone covers, from boxing to crypto and everything in between. So head on over to In Stock Shop to find something you like. You can find the link below. Saturday the 6th of November, we'll see a test between two very skilled operators in the Super Middleweight division between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, that has had fight fans salivating for some time. In a year where we have seen disappointment through fight cancellation and postponements, the tail end of 2021 is finishing off strong with some exciting fights, and this is no exception. Alvarez will defend his WBC, WBA, WBO, and Ring Magazine titles against unbeaten IBF champion Caleb Plant. Both men look to become the first ever undisputed Super Middleweight king. Saul Canelo, I was born ready. Alvarez has taught me not to bet against him more than once. In fact, I have covered two previous fights of his, one against Callum Smith and the other more recent against Billy Joe Saunders, and both times I bet on the other guy because I saw weaknesses in Canelo that I believe these other fighters would be able to exploit. To my credit, since I started covering boxing on this channel, I have made 36 fight breakdowns and predictions, and of those 36 fights, 33 of them have come and gone at the time of uploading this, and of those 33, I have successfully predicted 26, with some standout predictions like Usyk versus Joshua, Sanchez versus Ajagba, Breakhouse versus McCaskill, Gallen versus Brown, Taylor versus Ramirez, and so on. That's around 80% or so success rate, so that's pretty good betting odds. Despite being a lifelong fan of boxing, breaking down and analysing fighters and fights and trying to predict the future is not easy, and even the experts often get it wrong, so I'm doing okay. But now that I'm through sucking my own, we can get back to Canelo and some of those weaknesses that I see. Canelo, as a technical fighter, has come a long way, and as a puncher boxer, he possesses a great deal of skill and has plenty in his arsenal to trouble most fighters, but he still has issues with things like lateral movement around the ring. He can cut off the ring against an opponent well enough, but he still has a tendency to follow his opponent in straight lines. This is where I thought Saunders could give him trouble by attacking him from angles and using the ring space to slip out of trouble. When Canelo is setting the pace, he's in control of a fight, but when he's chasing the pace, he tires and often reverts back to shelling up and taking unnecessary damage. This is where I thought Callum Smith could break him down with jabs and bodywork, which of course Canelo was looking to do the exact same thing in that fight. But again, back to the lateral movement. When he is on the receiving end of combinations, he doesn't move out of the way as much as he shells up and moves back in a straight line. I know he has a strong chin, but it's about accumulation, and Canelo doesn't want to finish his career as a vegetable. Canelo still occasionally swings wildly with power shots when not in position or range, and against anyone with sharp and hard counter punching, he leaves himself exposed and off balance. But overall, his aggression, power, and execution of strategy is amongst the very best, and his ring IQ is definitely up there with his ability to set traps and analyze and work out his opponent. And this is what wins him fights. There's a reason why he's considered pound for pound numero uno. Caleb, sweet hands. Plant, Lord have mercy, will be looking to demonstrate some sweet science talent, but is coming into this fight the betting underdog, and if you include the press conference where he and Alvarez exchanged blows, you could say he is already down one round. Seriously though, not too many people are giving sweet hands a chance. Plant's record of 21 professional fights, with all of them victories and 12 by way of knockout, pales in comparison to Canelo's 59 professional bouts with 56 victories, 38 of them by knockout, 1 loss by points decision, and 2 draws. Plant is 29 years of age, making him slightly younger than Canelo, who was 31. Plant will also have the height and reach advantage over Canelo, but Canelo has faced many fighters bigger, taller, and rangier than him, so I don't know how much of an advantage any of these things are. Plant also lacks that concussive power that makes the presence of judges at his fights redundant, Having said that, it's not as if he can't knock out opponents. More than half of his victories come by knockout. Moreover, he has the skills to get to you and end your night early. Defensively, Plant has some sweet feet also and moves about the ring gracefully and effortlessly, and when combined with slick upper body movement, he becomes a difficult target to hit. Plant is extremely confident also, which is essential if you're going to make it as a boxing superstar. However, Plant has to be sure that it's not false confidence like the type you get when fighting and beating lesser opponents. I think real confidence comes from overcoming real adversity in the ring, and that only comes at the hands of defeating special fighters, which I can't say he has done just yet. It's true Caleb Traoré was a fast and tricky fighter. It's true Rogelio Porky Medina was experienced and tough, and it's true that Jose Uzcategui hits hard and has a decent chin. Plant has defeated all of these guys, but they are not world class like Canelo Alvarez. If Plant can get over Alvarez, then that's reason to be cocky. Plant changes levels well and punches from creative angles. I've watched him jab a man in the nose whilst crouching low, but it's this crouching in front of his opponents he'll have to watch when against Alvarez, so that he's not met with an uppercut or body shot from Alvarez that instead meets Plant in the face and sends him to the canvas, losing him points for a knockdown or worse, a knockout. Caleb Plant has a fantastic skill set and fundamentals. He moves fast and is explosive. He puts effective combinations together well and knows how to read his opponent's movements and get around their guard. I see him giving Canelo some trouble, but I don't believe he has the power to hurt Canelo. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to sit through a season of Goggle-box, provided there isn't a gun or knife close by, but I'm going to pick Canelo for the win in this one. It'll be the first time I pick him in one of my videos, so naturally he'll most likely lose now. But notwithstanding I don't get David Haye or Chael Sonnen prediction disease, Canelo should get over, probably by knockout. Before we hear from the experts, a reminder that if you want to show your support, you can like, share and subscribe. You can help this channel grow by becoming a Patreon member. And don't forget to check out our online merch, links provided in the description section. Life is a fight outside the ring, and if you are struggling with depression, anxiety, substance abuse, low self-esteem, debt, sleepless nights and so much more, I can tell you that I have been there. And I have some crazy stories to share, but more importantly, I turned my life around and my experiences might help you to do the same. You can find out in my book, How to Get Out of Life Traps. It's available on Amazon. Just find a link below. Looking for an opportunity to make money? You better jump on that cryptocurrency train. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's pretty obvious that it's growing in popularity and utility. You can mine coins like Bitcoin on your laptop, PC and mobile phone if they're half decent, and you can do it all for free. This is not a paid sponsor, simply a great opportunity and something that I'm doing. And CryptoTab can help you generate income. All you have to do is... just do it! Thanks, Shia LaBeouf. Click the links below and start earning money today. If you're after some merch from Boxing the Crypto, check out my online store. In Stock Shop has you covered. Follow the link in the description section below.